Staying productive is something that you need to check in on regularly. But in order to do that best, it's necessary to know what to be checking in on.
Just another sunny day in Southern California.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. This is Quita from At Home with Quita, and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So in today's video, I'm sharing a weekly productivity checklist that you can follow so that you can check in on your productivity throughout the week. Plus, there's a freebie printable included in this video that you can download from our blog that will help you with the first item on this checklist. I really hope that in this video, it's going to help you to be able to maximize your productivity and ensure you have the most productive weeks. Now, before we fully jump into this productivity checklist, let's talk about the process of implementing this. So we're going to first talk about how to implement your productivity checklist. Step one is to put the list somewhere that you're going to see it often. This can be notes in your planner, or it can be something on your phone. It can be a physical piece of paper hung up on the fridge or in your office. The key is to just make sure it's somewhere that you're going to regularly be reminded to check up on it and therefore check up on your productivity. The second step is to actually check off each item once you've completed it. Some items you're going to complete multiple times over the week, and that's normal and that's okay. The key is to complete them all at least once. And this is going to get faster as the weeks go on, and the items on the checklist will start to become second nature or habit, and that's what we want. Step three is to learn your process. Each person's productivity path and strategies are going to be different. So while you're regularly checking on your productivity checklist, it's important to take notes of what works well for you and what doesn't. And step four is to reevaluate as needed. So don't be afraid to add or remove things depending on what's helping you to stay productive. So now that we got that out of the way, we covered those steps, now let's get into this productivity checklist that you need to follow. Number one, start doing daily time logs, okay? And this is where the freebie is gonna come into play. The first thing you should do if you're struggling to have productive days is to start a time log. So again, there's a freebie included in this video, and that's what I want you to use for this step. A time log is just a list of what you do, and a time log is just a list of what you do every hour or half hour. So in order to be more productive, you need to have a good idea of what you do with your time in the day, okay? So this will give you a better starting place for creating more productive days. So that's what I want you to start with. Start logging in the time it's taking you to do these tasks. Item number two, follow your hopefully productive morning routine. Y'all know I'm all about those routines. So this is really a super helpful tip for making every single day productive. So you want to create an efficient and productive morning routine. And this can really help you to transform your productivity throughout the week. So make sure to mark it off when you're done doing it. Again, referencing back to that other tip. Number three, make a weekly to-do list. I love this. You guys know I'm all about list life. So if you've been around here for a bit, then you would know I absolutely swear by the importance of weekly to-do lists. Definitely one of my most important tips on how to become or be more productive. But in order to be truly productive, you need to take it to the next level and make sure you are prioritizing your daily to-do list. And this isn't hard, you guys. Just go through after you make your to-do list and number it, and start with number one and work your way down in order of importance. Item number four, you guys have to be taking strategic breaks. Did you know that taking those strategic breaks can actually make you more productive? Yes. It seems strange, right, that a tip for how to be more productive would be to stop working, but it actually does help to improve productivity, to rest your brain, okay? So if you didn't already know that, now you know you have to take those strategic breaks, not just random breaks. Number 5, automate tasks if it's possible to do so. So we know technology is our friend, right? In any situation where you can use technology to help make tasks quicker, easier, and automated, that is for the best, okay? If you can do that. For example, if you can create email response templates, do that. If you can automate certain emails, go into certain folders, do that. Automating tasks and using technology can really help you to be more productive. And this tip can also help you to waste less time in your day. So it's a win-win. Item number 6, and y'all, I know this is a hard one and I'm guilty of it too, but let's try to decrease phone distractions. The next way to be more productive is to make sure you're being aware and cautious with your phone notifications. If you really need to focus for an hour or so, I recommend putting your phone on D&D. I do that all the time. My phone is on D&D right now, okay? So I don't get those pop-ups coming in and disturbing me and distracting me while I'm trying to film. And so what that's gonna do is stop all of your notifications. But in general, what I would do is go through your notification settings in your phone and turn off any notifications that you don't actually want. And chances are you get lots of notifications if you're like me. And chances are also that you don't actually want to see most of them. But every time they ding on your phone, they are a distraction to you, which makes you less productive. Number 7, practice the art of saying no, okay? Say no to some things. Saying yes to things that you don't have the time or energy for is counterproductive. Saying no to things that you don't have time or energy for, or just are not a priority in your life right now, is essential for being more productive and working towards your dreams. So make sure that you're working on saying no to those things that aren't feeding into your most efficient and best self. Number 8, and you'll already know what I'm gonna say. Well, maybe you don't, but once I say it, it's gonna totally make sense to you. But you have to start using a planner, okay? Planners are one of, if not the most helpful tool for getting organized and being more productive. So y'all already see my planner in a recent flip through. The planner I currently use, and I totally swear by, is the Fancy Plans Co planner. This planner is awesome. I have it set up exactly the way that I want it set up, and it works so well for me. And it truly helps me to stay organized, which makes me way more productive. So if you want to learn to have more productive days, then you definitely need to be using a planner. Number 9 is to wake up earlier. Waking up earlier in the morning is one of the things that has totally transformed my days, y'all. And it happens slowly, okay? Because I've told you guys before, I'm typically not a morning person. I know I shouldn't say that, but over time I've gotten better and more used to it. I get so much more done each day, and I just feel more organized and more energized. So I get up in the morning now, since school has started back again, get the kids off to school, or the kid, because I have a whole high school graduate, okay? And then I have my cup of coffee, I check my planner, and then I start trying to tackle my day. So if I find that when I wake up a little later, it kind of throws me off, y'all. So I just started by waking up an hour early, and that really helped me. And over time, I started waking up earlier and earlier. Now, I'm never gonna be a 6 a.m. person. I'm just not, unless I have to be, but I don't. So there's that. And so if you too struggle with waking up earlier in the day, in the morning, if you're a stay-at-home mom, or if you just have a job that doesn't require you to be up as early, but you want to make that a goal, then just try by waking up an hour earlier, or maybe even start by 30 minutes earlier and see where that takes you. Number 10, and y'all, I'm totally guilty of bumming it out, so no judgment here. But this has helped me, and that is to dress for success. So when you're lacking productivity and you really need to get motivated, making sure you feel your best is so important. And for many of us, dressing for success can really help you to feel like you're at your best. So if you're in casual clothes or PJs, or just not dressed for success, then go make that change. I'm telling you, it will really help you. It's gonna help to make your day more productive by almost tricking your mindset, because it makes you feel like you're at your best. So I love throwing on a 2-piece set. I also love throwing on my favorite pair of jeans and a nice top to make me get into that productivity mood. It really does help. So try that. That may be the difference you need. And sometimes I'll put a little makeup on like you see today, even if I'm not filming, and that just gets me in a whole different mindset and just makes me feel good about myself, and it makes me feel like I'm ready to take on the day. So that is it, guys. Those are my tips for being your most productive self, and I really do hope that they help. I also hope that freebie that's included in this video helps as well. Remember to head on over to my blog at homewithquita.com. Head over to the members only section. It's free to join. Once you're a member, you're always a member, and you can download a bunch of other freebie printables available, and then also download this printable, and that way you can start working on logging your time. You can see where your time is going, and you can make the necessary adjustments. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. I hope that you'll give me a thumbs up on this video if this video did help you. I also hope that you'll come back by and you'll catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.